Hey, thank you for watching. If you're interested in learning how I go from this to this, then definitely stay tuned. I got a good video for you all to learn everything.
Give me a reason, and I'll pretend I'm in control. Just like the seasons, you're taking the time from me, but no, I don't.
Hey my lock loves, so happy to bring you all a new video finally. This video is a very impactful, very knowledgeable, and all that good stuff. I'm going to show you all a lot about lock extensions. Before I get started though, I just want to recognize we are almost at 600 subscribers. Y'all, if you are currently subscribed, you are an OG and I love you so much. If you are not subscribed, you're like a lock acquaintance. You're not a lock love. The only way to be a lock love is if you sub, okay? So definitely hit that subscribe button. I got some good content for you, especially this video. Real quick though, excuse my background. I used to have a salon. I no longer do hair, but now I have a candle studio. So if you're interested in my lovely candles, I will leave my website in the description. You know, just check your girl out. Anyway, real quick. I know a lot of people was wondering why I took out my last set of lock extensions. Just know I'm crazy. Just know I am not the type to keep hairstyles in long, even though they're meant to be permanent. I'm real quick to take out a hairstyle, even with lock extensions. So please forgive me. I told a lot of people I was going to keep those in. I didn't. I kept it in for about a month and then I took it out. I have literally no real reason besides I wanted lock extensions, not twist extensions. So I do want the lock look. That's really the only reason I gave myself to justify taking those out. So now I'm going to do crochet lock extensions, and I have done crochet lock extensions on myself twice. Like I promise you, I'm not one to keep permanent lock extensions. I do want to keep this set in longer, but we'll see how that goes. So one difference I have done this go round than before is I did get my hair parted, and parts was always the reason why I took out my previous sets. Anyway, I'm gonna show y'all that process in a little while. So more on this video. I know I look like Harriet Tubman, but don't worry, y'all seen the after look already, but just know I'm gonna be cute. This video, I'm gonna show you how to create your own crochet lock extensions, how to bleach and dye these lock extensions, how to install them, and if you're interested in interlocking, also how to interlock and tighten your roots. And so yeah, this is like a one and done, one-stop shop video for the crochet lock extensions, and I hope you all enjoy it. Let's just go ahead and start making these extensions, and let's go on from there. So if you're new to the channel, I just want to say I do have a very detailed video on how I actually make lock extensions. This one's going to be a more sped up version because this video is going to get super long. Just know I have Afro Kiki bulk hair. This specific hair, I have a whole video about that as well, and how you can get it very affordable. So please check that out. I have my finger protectors because if you did not know, using the crochet needle is very painful on your fingers. And so I do have this finger protector, and I have the 0.75 double-headed crochet needle, and I got this from Amazon. So I'll link everything that I mentioned in the description box, and if you want a super detailed video, please check out the ones that are also in the description box. So first things first, I am making small lock extensions, so I'm going to take a small piece of hair, and this hair is 10 inches, and it's in color number 4. And so I'm just kind of stretching it, making sure it's not bunched up. And this is how we are looking right now. This right here will get you a very small lock extension. Well, I won't say very small, but just a small lock extensions. So I'm going to go ahead and put my finger protectors on. And crochet hook. Okay. So the first thing I do, some people, you know, they like to twist it, they like to tangle it and all that. I don't even do all that. All I do is take my double-headed crochet hook needle and I just go in and out. I'm not gonna make this video a tutorial because again, I already have a video about this. So I'm just going regular speed and I'm just going in and out. And while I'm doing this, I call this my first pass. The first pass to me is just creating the shape of the lock. And then you're gonna see what I mean in just a moment. So I'm not making this perfect. I'm not making it solidified and stiff yet. I'm just trying to create the shape and gather all the hair together. I do rotate the hair every few passes so that I can have a round lock. You do not want a flat lock. So as you can see, it's already starting to take shape, right? So this is the first pass. I'm just creating the shape. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, but I do want to talk to you all about how long it's been taking me and all the details and all that good stuff. So I mentioned before in one of my videos, I currently have, from doing other people lock extensions and, you know, making that into a career, I had gotten trigger finger. And basically trigger finger means that whatever inside my fingers is swollen or inflamed or whatever, and it's mainly in my thumb. And so I quit doing other people's hair for the most part, and I took like a 2-week break of just not doing any hair. And so my trigger finger started to get a lot better. And I knew I wanted to do my own extensions, but I was like, I don't want to re-trigger my trigger finger, you know? So I was really scared to do lock extensions again. This little dot on my shirt is gonna annoy me. But I was really scared to do lock extensions again because I didn't want to re-trigger my trigger finger. And I can 100% say I am re-triggering it because ever since I started doing my lock extension, my thumb has been acting up. Like, my thumb was, before I started back, it was to the point where it was bearable pain. Like, I could live with that pain for the rest of my life. But now it's starting to get back to how it was when I decided to quit doing hair. So I just really can't wait. Well, I told you all that story to say, at first I was making like maybe 3 or 4 lock extensions a day, and then I would quit for that whole day, or I would give myself a 2-day break. And so it really has been taking me like 4 weeks to do my lock extensions, just because I've been trying to be very careful with doing too many in one day. It honestly, if you're a beginner, it could take you 4 weeks, even without trigger finger, just because it's a very long process. Like, come on now, how long we've been doing this, and I'm just still now getting out to the end. So I got about 5 more lock extensions to do.
Thank you, Jesus!
And I will be done. I'm not doing no more lock extensions. Well, I'm lying. I'm also gonna do some lock extensions for my niece, and that's gonna be a different video. Let's take a break real quick. So as you can see, the whole shape is created. It's like frizzy. It's not very, I guess, straight. You know, this is not what you want your lock extension to look like. This is a good start, okay? So I call that my first pass, and this is what I get off the first pass. Now I'm gonna do another pass, and what the purpose of this pass is going to be is to straighten it and also tighten it. You want stiff, tight lock extensions because over time, it does get softer. It does starting to loosen up. So you don't want to start off with a loose base for your lock extensions. You want to start off with a very strong base so that over the years, it can handle, it can have room to loosen up. So I'm going to go right back through and do the same exact thing that I just did, crocheting it and rotating it. So like I was saying, I am going to do lock extensions on my niece, and that's going to be a separate video about lock extensions on kids. But after that, I am done for good. Like, I'm just so scared that my finger is just really gonna lock up on me. No pun intended. And I would have to have surgery to fix it or whatever, but whatever. So what else might you need to know? I'll talk about the color in another part of the video, so I'm not going to get on the color. This size is pretty small. This size I probably use for like my edges or whatever weak point in my hair. And one tip though, definitely get some finger protectors, because look at my finger protector. Like, do you see the discoloration? That would have been my fingers being jabbed if I didn't have these. So a lot of people are hurt by doing these lock extensions, and honestly, it really is a lot of work. If you are looking to do this yourself, I just say be patient, stretch it out over some weeks. Give yourself some weeks at least. Don't try and do it all in 1 week, 1 day. I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't know anyone that can. This is really bothering me. I don't know anyone better. I don't know anyone that can do like 100 and so locks in 1 week. If you can, you got it. You got it. I was trying to do a pace like that, and that's why I got trigger finger. Holding my thumb like this for hours, 16 hours a day. What else might y'all need to know? Oh, one thing I am going to show you all is that I'm going to do a vinegar bath with these once I finally finish. Basically, I'm just going to put some vinegar, get some water, and soak this hair for some hours, because even though this is human hair, they still put like some type of chemical on it to either preserve it or to make the curl, or whatever they do. They still put some type of chemical on it, and that junk is always irritating my skin. And so much like synthetic hair, if you are allergic to whatever chemicals they put on it, just do an apple cider vinegar rinse or a regular vinegar water bath or whatever to get whatever chemicals off of the hair. So I am wrapping up this lock. Girl, how long did it take for me to do this? Oh, also, so, I mean, if you ask me how long does it take to do this, I can't give you a for sure answer. The only answer I could say is to look at how long I was doing this one, and then multiply by how many that you would need. Like, currently it's been taking, what, 10 minutes for me to do this? And so if you need, oh girl, my thumb is hurting so bad, y'all. All right, if you need, let's say 100 logs, 10 times 100 is 1,000 minutes. And I'm not gonna do that math or how many hours that is, but don't try to do these lock extensions all at one time. Like, just save yourself, okay? So I am pretty much done. As you can see, I did leave the ends out on these extensions because I want a kinky curly look. And this is how we're looking. So honestly, I probably could go through this one more time, but I'm not. This is good for me. I'm going to end up cutting whatever little straggly hairs on the side. Just cut that off. And yeah. All right, y'all, real quick, I just want to show you the vinegar bath that I'm going to do for the hair. So I already filled this up with water. I'm going to pour this entire bottle of vinegar because why not? And since I'm doing this with without a tripod. Let me just pour this vinegar in real quick. This is a lot of vinegar. I ain't gonna lie to you. Definitely did not need all that vinegar. But yeah. So now I'm finally done with my bundles, honey. Yes. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in. Soak it on in there. I'm actually gonna add a little bit more water. Well, actually, this might be, nah. I'm gonna add a little bit more water. And I got this extra left over here. I'm gonna show y'all what to do with that later. So I'm just gonna soak that in there. I'm gonna add just a little bit more water, a little bit. And the water is lukewarm. More so on the cold side. And so if you want to measure it or whatever, I would say 3 parts water, 2 parts vinegar. And honestly, you can let this sit for a few hours, maybe 2, 3, 4 hours. But I'm gonna go to bed. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to bed. So I'm gonna let this sit overnight. But yeah, I'm just making sure all the hair is covered. And I'm gonna show y'all what this looks like. If it's chemicals on the hair, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. All right, peace. All right, here's the hair after about 8 hours. It don't look like there's chemicals on it, which is really, really good, but I always suggest to take that precaution. There is a pink tint because I did do a test lock of the color before I did the bath, so it's a little pink tint, but I don't see too much chemicals in here, which is really, really good. So all I'm gonna do is just replace this with clean water about 2 or 3 times just to get the vinegar spill out, and then we're good. So I wanted to show y'all my failed attempt to try and part my own hair. Girl, I am over it. This was a complete fail. All I could do was to bend apart. Anything else was a fail. So I did go ahead and get my hair parted, and I'm just going to go ahead and take y'all on a journey to that. What's up, y'all? As you can see from my last clip, your girl just don't know how to part her hair. I'm tired of trying to fight with parting my hair. And y'all look crazy, I'm sorry. But being a stylist, it is very, very hard for me to ask for help with my hair because it's always like you really can just do it yourself. But parting is just not something I can do. Even with doing someone else's hair, I don't know how to part. So I'm swallowing my pride, and I'm going to go to this hairstylist. She does locks. She does a lot of things, but she does locks, and I'm going to let her part my hair. So hopefully I have some good lock to part ratio, and we're going to see. I just told her all I care about is the parts. I don't want you to style it or anything. So I think she's just going to box braid my roots just so that I can keep my parts. So all right, I'll see y'all when I get in there. All right, y'all, so I got my hair done, and her name is Chloe. I'm going to drop her info in the video and also in the description. But as you can see, she coiled my hair. Like, my top is so long, which is bad for lock extensions. My back is short, my sides are short, but man, I might be cutting my top off for real because I ain't trying to interlock all this. But right now I'm at the beauty supply store. So let me tell y'all this color situation I got going on. Bro, what's up with my window? Anyway, so since I'm using leftover hair from other clients, the colors is not consistent. So I have 2.5 bags of color number 4, and I have 1.5 bags of natural black. And so I'm like, I don't like that combination. Now, if I had majority natural black, then cool, I'll be happy. But since I have a majority of color number 4, like I don't want to have like 3 rolls of black in the bag and then all number 4. And honestly, I don't even like number 4. I like number 4 if it's just like an inch on my tips. Like if I just had this little sun-kissed little ombre, I like number 4. But the extensions are going to be like from here and down. So I don't like number 4 when it's the majority of my head. So my color dilemma is, I honestly don't wear color like that. I normally just wear natural black, but I don't have a lot of natural black. So with that, I'm not gonna be rocking number 4 in black. So what I think I'm gonna do, since it's springtime, it's gonna be summertime, we finna be colorful. I think I'm gonna get burgundy, a burgundy rinse. Okay, vision is with me. I'm gonna get a burgundy rinse for the color number 4 because I would rather have a red base than a brown base. So a burgundy rinse, you there with me? Okay, a burgundy rinse for color number 4, and then I'm gonna dye the natural black a blonde, and then put that same burgundy rinse on it so that it can be like highlights of blonde, burgundy. So I'm gonna have the dark burgundy, which is a number 4 all throughout. And then I'm gonna have the dyed natural black. That's also gonna be burgundy, but it's gonna be like bright burgundy, right? Because it's gonna be blonde. And then I'm gonna have that as highlights. Now, this whole conversation don't matter to y'all because y'all already seen my hair, but I'm over here just trying to figure out like how is this gonna look. I'm gonna take y'all to the beauty supply store with me, and we're gonna get this burgundy. I'm gonna get some bleach, and yeah, let's go. All right, y'all, so I try to show y'all the store a little bit, but I'm not a vlogger, so I'm not comfortable walking around with the camera yet. But y'all did see I picked up the bleach powder. I think everybody used this. I got some 40 volume developer. That's gonna be for my natural black. I got this dye tint kit, so it comes with the bowl, the brushes, the clips, all that, because they didn't have just the bowl by itself. But honestly, for $6.99, I felt like this was a really good deal. Yeah, it's definitely some stuff in here that I can use outside of dyeing. And I ended up getting 3 bottles of the Plum Brown. I feel like it has a really cute burgundy purple tint to it. And so I'm going to use this on all of the hair, even the number 4. And I got this pencil, which I feel like when I put the color on my hair, it's going to be real popping. So I am going to see y'all when I get home. And I'm going to show y'all how I bleach and dye this hair, y'all. I'm scared, but I think it's going to work out good. All right, y'all, so now we're gonna work on bleaching the hair. I am bleaching my natural black. And so I decided that I want to have a small amount of hair to be super bright, and then this is going to be like medium bright. So I'm gonna have the number 4, and then I'm going to try and do number 30. And then I'm going to try and do blonde. So this is going to be blonde. This is going to be like a number 30. So that when I put my color rinse on, it'll be like multiple levels of the Plum Brown that I got. So listen, I don't bleach hair, girl. So this is not a tutorial. I just want to show y'all what I'm doing. And I'm just praying for the best. So yeah. I am going to try to get a pancake consistency because with Locs, you don't want the bleach to go inside of the lock. You just want it to be on top of it. So I'm trying to go for like thick pancake consistency. So we're going to do a little bit at a time for that super thick. Not super thick, but for that thick consistency. Yeah, it's like thick whipped cream consistency. That's what you want. Or at least that's what I think you want. All right, so I'm going to work with these first because I want these to color the most. So this how you know it's real hair. This thing is bleaching fast. So this hair bleached so freaking fast that I'm gonna go ahead and take these, rinse these off. Look at that. Perfect. Look at that. Perfect for me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my time and try to rinse all this out, all the bleach out, so it can stop processing. Then I'll do this last bunch, and then I'm gonna come back with the coloring. All right, y'all. So here's the bleach hair, all of them. Hold on a second. So I have like the 30. Honestly, this is like a dark 30, and then I have these. So it's very multi-dimensional blondes here going on. This is the brightest. This is like the number 4, so that should match number 4, and this is like a dark 30. So super excited. So what I'm gonna do is put all the hair, including number 4, in this bucket. Look at that, girl. My hair is gonna be so cute. All right. And now I'm going to squeeze the 3 bottles of rinse that I have in Plum Brown. And I'm going to make sure it coats all of the locks, all of the hair. And I'm going to leave it on here for 25 minutes. So that's going to be that for the coloring. And I'll show y'all the results soon. All right, y'all. I am finally almost finished. I am at the installation of these lock extensions. And let me fix this camera real quick. And so I'm just going to show y'all how I install my last 2 extensions. Yay! Now, I ain't going to lie to y'all. I don't know if I'm feeling these. Are y'all feeling these? Like, let's just finish. Because these going to be in for a minute regardless. So, as y'all know, I got my hair coiled when I got it parted. And I am all for interlocking. I really don't care for retwists. I care to do reties. So I'm gonna go ahead and interlock my roots so that this stays in. Now, the issue with this, or with me getting coils, is that the gel she put in my hair is a really good gel. It kept the hair in place, and my natural texture is gelled now. And so it makes it rather difficult to crochet my natural hair with a lock extension like you normally would. And so I just had to come up with a alternative method. So my roots is now interlocked. See the big difference? Like, girl, I'm interlocking queen. Anyway, so all I can do honestly is just braid the hair and the lock extension together like this, because the only way I could get my natural texture back is to wet my hair, and I'm not gonna do that. So this is just gonna be it. The lock extension is gonna be braided into my hair, and I'm gonna live my happy life. And the best part about this is that since I did interlock my roots, interlocking makes your roots look braided, and then I have this part braided. So all this is like a transitional braid, which I'm okay with. I am okay with that. Now, tip, if you prefer to keep your hair in a retwist style and you don't want to, and you could still braid it, but then you would just get some Afro kinky bulk hair and wrap around this part that you braided, just lightly wrap it and crochet it. But I feel like it transitions very, very well with my already interlocked roots. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, the lighting. Like, my hair already looks braided at the root, so it being braided in does not make it look crazy, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it one more time, and then we're done, honey. Now, I will say when I interlock, I only do 2-point rotations because I don't want it super compacted. And the reason why I was saying I don't know if I like it is because these are way thicker than I imagined. Like, I tried to make the extensions the smallest that I could, and yet it is still pretty big. It is still pretty big. Like, I would have thought that this was a small lock. It is not a small lock. So in my mind, I pretty much have medium size, schmedium. They're a good schmedium. But as you see on my channel, I like micro locks. So this is way bigger than what I'm used to. Ooh, this one's tight. Okay. Let me take that one out. Okay. So I just split my coil in half, and I put the extension in the middle, and then there you go. You got your 3 legs, and I just braid it down. And then I'm wrapping my natural hair around the lock extension. Now, honestly, I do need to put some Afro kinky bulk hair around my natural hair that's wrapped around this lock extension, but I don't have any more. I only have black, and I'm not gonna use black. So this gonna be the look, honey. This is just gonna have to be the look. And it looks really, really skinny. That is because the gel, like my natural hair, is compacted. When I wash my hair, all of this is going to puff up, and it will more naturally match the actual extensions themselves. So I'm just gonna have to wait on that because I'm not gonna be wetting my hair for a very long time. So I'm finished. I'm going to, you know, do something to try to love them because I'm not loving them right now. They're okay. And they're going to be the look, but I'm not loving them. I love the parts. I love the color. I just, and the kinky curly ends are really, they're fluffy. I think they're cute though. So I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna try to style them and, you know, maybe do like a braid out, and then I will have the final look in the next few seconds. So enjoy my last clip of my final look, but until the next video, peace.
Give me a reason, and I'll pretend I'm in control. Just like the seasons, you're taking the time from me, boy. No, I don't believe it. This ain't how